Hi, my name's Abby. I'm one of the conveyancers in the residential property department. I started in July 2022 as a legal secretary in the residential conveyancing department. So what interested me in Fishers in a role as a legal secretary was the development that they'd promoted as part of the interview process. I knew I wanted to have a career and I knew I had to start from the bottom and learn my way around the department, and that's what initially attracted me to that role because it allowed me to get a better understanding of conveyancing as a whole. I spent a lot of my spare time doing courses. As part of Fishers, we have access to lots of online learning facilities. If I had a quieter afternoon, I would then spend some time looking at these courses. And if I didn't understand something, I googled it or asked other people to try and get myself to understand why someone was emailing this and what it actually meant. It took me 11 months in total because I started as a conveyancer in June 2023. So initially it started off with regular one-to-ones with our head of department. We've been very clear from day one that is what I wanted, and that entire time she then sort of prepped me for that role. So when there was opportunities for me to take on more workload covering holidays, I then did that, so to sort of phase me into conveyancing. And then when I was at a level where it was appropriate, we then sat down, picked a mentor, and when a job opportunity came up in June, I was then able to begin my conveyancing transaction. I really enjoy it. I enjoy the sort of the pressures of the job as well. I really enjoy the client-based aspect of it. We have a really good relationship with clients, so I do like that aspect. And I enjoy giving people the best news that they're completed on their house. So I work in a variety of different transactions. I do standard freehold sales and purchases. I also work alongside a couple of different developers, so that involves the new build plot purchases, part exchange properties, and then anything that's associated with those. I think the most challenging part of the aspect is actually making everything line up correctly. So when you've got a sale and the purchase, everything needs to be done at the same time, which means managing both our clients' expectations and also the entire chain. So getting everyone to agree a final completion date at the end is simultaneously the most challenging and satisfying aspect of the entire transaction. So I hope to become a licensed conveyancer initially, so I'm qualified in the role, and then I'd like to go on to become associate and partner. So I started off with doing a history degree. The reason I chose to do history is because it was such a wide variety course and you can go into lots of different career paths. Obviously one of those was law. Initially at the time I didn't realise I was going to go into law when I started that course, but it's actually given me a really good base to go into law, and the more I talk to people in the industry, the more I realise how common it is. So it's quite nice to have gone from a really wide degree to a really focused aspect, and that's what I enjoy. Rather than looking at something as a whole, I'm becoming specialised in one specific area. So I like to get up quite a bit earlier than I start work because I like to have quite a slow morning before work. I like to have coffee and breakfast and generally get my sort of headspace sorted. So that involves, I don't like leaving my kitchen dirty, for example. I get up, clean that. I then got a clear space of mind for coming into the office. I then like to get in relatively early so I can have a cup of tea before I actually start my day. So I wind down, I'm currently training for a 10k, so I spend 3 or 4 nights a week going straight from work to the gym, do a running session, and then I'll go home, get showered, make dinner, and then probably watch a bit of Netflix like most of the population. I've just finished watching The Gentleman, so I'm now currently looking for my next binge watch series.